So welcome to Pilates. So today we're going to focus on full body workout, but mainly on abs and some challenging glute work. If you do have any injuries or you're sick, please look after yourself. Take the options if you need to. Same if you're pregnant, know your limits. There will be plenty of options, so please take whatever is right for you. Today's session should take about 30 minutes, so enjoy, have lots of fun. So we're just going to start with our feet hip width apart, bending the knees, chin in towards the chest, rolling down, and just allow your body to hang here. So a little shake of the head, wiggle of the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, connecting the abdominals, roll in all the way up, and just give yourself a nice big shoulder roll at the end. And again, so chin in towards the chest, scoop through the abdominals, rolling down. Just really allow that body to hang. Again, a little turn of the head side to side. Take a deep breath in, scoop through the abdominals, rolling all the way up. Now from here, we're just going to do some little calf rises. So push into the balls of the feet, rising up onto the toes, and then bringing the heels down. And let's do that again. So pushing into the balls of the feet to rise up, and try to resist on the way down. So really try to lengthen the calf and the Achilles. So let's just do another 2 more of these. It's okay if you fall over. I fall over all the time. Now this time, if you can, just take the heels slightly off the ground. I'm going to do another roll down like this. So I want you to take the arms up over the head. Take a deep breath in, scoop through the abdominals as you roll down. Now try not to fall on the ground. If you need to, that's all right. Just lightly tuck those toes down. Now if you need to from here, bring the heels down. Otherwise, try to keep those heels lifted. Here is the challenge. Deep breath in. Scoop through the abdominals. Rolling up. The heels are going to be slightly off the ground. Take the arms over the head. So I'm going to do it side on now so you can see what the heels are doing. So lifting the heels from here. Scoop through the abdominals. Rolling down. Taking your time. Try not to splat on the floor. Lightly touching, take a deep breath in, scoop through the abdominals, slowly, slowly. And what you're going to feel is calves, hamstrings, maybe a little bit of glutes. We're going to do it one more time. Now, of course, if that doesn't feel good, keep your heels down. Scoop through the abdominals, rolling down. It's going to be amazing for the back of the legs. Oh, try not to flop down. Take a deep breath in, scoop through the abdominals, rolling all the way up. And then finish nice and strong with arms over the head. And come on down, shaking those legs out. Whew. We're going to come down to the floor. So coming onto all fours, arms directly under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So we're just going to start by just letting our body relax. So add a little arch of that back. Then scoop through the abdominals and create that nice little C curve. This is your cat stretch. Come back to the center, nice little arch. Then coming back into the center and a nice little curve. Now everyone's spines are a little bit different. I've got a little bit more movement in my lower back so I can arch a little bit more. But just do what feels good for you. Getting some beautiful movement in that spine. Last one, take a deep breath in. And then breathing out. Then I want you to come to halfway. Arms directly under the shoulders, knees directly underneath the hips. If you need to, you can come down onto the elbows if you have any wrist issues. But this is good bone density work. So tuck in the toes under, connecting those lower abdominals, draw them in towards the spine. Lift the knees just off the ground. And I want you to hold it there for 1, 2, shaking is good, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on down. Shake those wrists out if you need to. Like I said, good strengthening for the wrists. But of course, if it gets too much, you just do what you need to do. We're going to try it again. Nice little warm up. Connecting the abdominals, tucking the toes under. Just lift the knees off the ground. And we're going to hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Shake it out. 1 more just for fun. It's going to be fun. Arms directly under the shoulders. Tuck those toes under, connecting the abdominals, and just off the ground. 1, 2, you should be able to hold that beautiful glass of wine or water on your back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. All right, shaking it out. So we're gonna go into your plank right now, but it's gonna be a fun plank today, I promise. It's what I call fun planks. So either on your hands or on your elbows, your choice. In this position, bring your weight forward, connect in the abdominals, step in one leg back. Deepen the tummy, step the other leg back. So we're gonna start with your pike. So we're gonna inhale, come up into your pike position, and then exhale, come back into plank. You know what, we're gonna reverse our breathing. So I want you to exhale on the way up, inhale to come forward. Now when you come into your pike, try not to move your hands or your feet, keep them exactly where they are. And then when you come forward into your plank, watch you not overarch in the back. Now if you need to, put the knees down, pulling back into rest position or child's pose, and then coming forward to plank. So each time a little squeeze of the glutes, connecting the abdominals. This is a full body integration exercise. Now you're just gonna go for another 3 more, and slowly into your plank. This is just our warm up. This is part 1 of 3. It's good endurance work, fantastic for the whole body. Last one, I want you to hold the plank here. Now if you need to put the knees down, take a little rest, go for it. Otherwise, stay here. Little knee bend, little straighten, and bend, and straighten. We're gonna do 10 of these, 3, and 4. If you need the option on your knees, 1 leg up, and in, and 6, maybe your choice, and 7, and 8, and 9. Last one. Now you're gonna hold that plank. So hold it here, remember knees down if you need to take a little rest. Balance, control, front. Lift one leg just off the ground and come back down. Remember, just off the ground is literally just off the ground. So just point that foot. If you need to, again, on your knees, extending one leg away. Just watch that lower back, so keep that connection of the tummy. I'm really bad at counting, so I think we've got another 5 more to go. And that's 5 to each side, by the way. 4. This is where you're gonna be shaking. And 3. Even I'm shaking right now. And 2. Last one. Now, I always love a hold. So we're gonna hold it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, push back. Whew. Nice little breather. So that would have worked your whole body. So I'm talking about abdominals, upper body, shoulders. It's fantastic, it really warms you up too. All right, let's lie down, a little spinal release. So feet together, knees together, and just a gentle rock side to side. So I don't want you to think of any muscles right now, just rocking side to side. If you can, turn your head in the opposite direction, get that nice movement. Where you're gonna feel this is wherever you are tight. Then from here, bring that right heel to left thigh, open the knee, and same thing, rocking side to side. Now again, you might feel this in the hips, in the glutes, in the back. You might not feel it anywhere. It's just really nice to mobilize and get movement, rotation in our spine. Let's swap to the other side. So heel to thigh, open the knee, take that leg across. Oh, this side's tight for me, and other way. So also take notice of which side feels a little tighter. You'll all have one side that we tend to favor a little bit more than the other. So just enjoy this release right now. Let's go for 1 or 2 more. There we got another one in us. Let's do it. Feels good. All right, placing the feet down. Arms down by your side. Now make sure the feet aren't too close, so take them out a little bit further. Arms down by your side. Tuck in the bottom under. Squeeze your glutes as soon as that tailbone comes off the ground. So come to that diagonal line. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, rolling down one vertebra at a time until the tailbone comes down. Let's do it again. So take a deep breath in. Tuck in the bottom under. Squeeze in the glutes as you roll up. Inhale at the top And then exhale, rolling all the way down. Let's just do another 1 or 2 more of these. If you start to feel your hamstrings cramp up, it just means your glutes haven't switched on first. So the chain of muscle activation should be glutes, followed by hamstrings. This time, let's stay up there. All we're gonna do is just little squeezes of the glutes, a little squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And where you should feel this is right in the base of that glute, the insertion of the hamstring. Yeah, hamstrings, yes, definitely on. So if you're saying, oh, my hamstrings, yeah, they'll be working as well. It's all part of the posterior chain. All right, hold it there. Can you feel that healthy burn? Feels so good. Rolling down. Okay, so now that's nice and awake. Let's try some single legs. So 1 leg to tabletop. From here, I want you to squeeze that supporting glute. We're gonna lift the hips straight up and come straight back down. So squeeze that glute first. So activate glute, lift up, and then come straight back down. If that's not for you, remember, you can have both feet on and do exactly what we did, but we're not rolling this time. We're just lifting and lowering. So getting pure glute max. So glute max, right in the base of the glutes there. It's what tones and shapes those glutes, or the back part of the glutes. All right, let's go for 2 more. I want you to hold it up here. We're gonna do the can-can today. So extend and bend. If you wanna sing at the same time, you can. And 4, and 3, and 2. Now we're gonna hold it up here. Here's the challenge. Lower the hips, lift the hips, lower the hips. We're going for 10 here. If you need to, bend the knee. If you need to, another set with double legs. Or we get another 4. It should feel amazing. 3, and 2. Last one, hold it, hold it, hold it. Place the foot down and rolling down. Oh my God, should definitely feel that in that glute. Good news, we get another side. So bring in the leg to tabletop. Squeeze that supporting glute or straighten the leg. Actually, no, we're gonna start with the leg bent first. So squeeze the supporting glute. Lift your hips straight up, come straight back down. Activate that glute. Lift and lower. Now remember, we always have one side that probably activates better than the other. So if this is your, I'm not gonna say weak side, I'm gonna say challenge side. If this is your challenge side, make sure you really focus in on that glute and notice what you felt on that first side. Try and feel the same here. 2 more. All right, we're gonna hold it up here. Extend the leg and bend and extend. Remember, this is our can-can. If you find that you're in a bit of pain, you need to sing, go for it. Normally helps you. Let's count already. We got 5 more. And 6, and 7, 8, 9. Hold that leg up there. We're gonna lower the hips down and lift 10 of these. Remember, double legs if you need to. 3, and 4, and 5. I'm counting this one. And 6. How are those glutes? 7. Should be all going thumbs up now. 8, and 9. Last one, I want you to hold it, hold it, hold it. Place that foot down and rolling down. Draw those knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Whew, glutes are well and truly alive. Let's do a nice quick hamstring stretch before we get into our abs. So 1 leg down, extending this leg up to the ceiling, underneath leg bent or straight. Remember, you're only going as far as you can go. So if your hamstrings are quite tight, take it back a little bit further. 90 degrees is normally the average range for a hamstring stretch anyway. If you're any lower than that, probably just a little bit tight. But if you can from here, a little flex and point of the foot. If you've got a band that you want to use instead around the feet, you can do that too. Do some little circle of the ankles, whatever feels good. Then I want you to hold onto that leg with the same hand. Open that leg out to the side. Try and keep both bottom cheeks on the ground. Again, bend the knee if you need to. Yeah? And just breathe into that stretch. It should feel amazing. Then we're going to take that leg across the body. Hold on with the outside, and you can actually lift your hips off. And then if you want to, turn the foot in a little bit And you get this amazing stretch along the outside of the leg, so your peroneal tendon. It's a very tight tendon. Goes right from that 5th metatarsal right to that side of that knee. And we breathe in. Let's go to the other leg. So stretching the leg up to the ceiling. Underneath leg can be bent, of course, or you can straighten it. If you want to, hold behind that leg. Hold behind the hamstring, or come up high if you're feeling like it. Flex and point the feet. Really work through those beautiful metatarsals. The feet are so important. And little circles if you feel like it. And if you're doing the circles, just notice where you're feeling tight. The outside of the foot, the ankle, go the other way. Then holding on with that same hand, open that leg out to the side. Gentle stretch of the inner thighs, both bottom cheeks firmly on the ground. And then taking that leg across the body. Oh, this is my tight side. Turn the foot in a little bit. If you can't see my foot, I'll lift it up a bit higher and just feel that stretch along the outside. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. All right, to release. We're ready for some tummy. So we're going to start with a little bit of lower abdominals, fairly basic today, and then we're going to work on upper abdominals. So transverse abdominis, lower part of the abdominals. So hip bone and pubic bone should be in one flat line. So if you place the heel of your hand on the hip bone, fingers on the pubic bone, just make sure we're staying connected. Then take a deep breath into those hands. As you breathe out, the tummy should move away from the hands. And think about that little lift of the pelvic floor, just like you need to go to the bathroom. Yeah? All right, from there, arms down on the ground. Really simple. We're just going to lift one leg up to tabletop. Exhale, deepen the tummy to lower it down. Other side. So inhale to lift. Exhale to lower it back down. And again, I want you to just really focus on that connection of the abs. If you want to, place the hands on your tummy. And then as you inhale, you'll probably feel the tummy raise a little bit. And as you exhale, try and think about your tummy moving away from your hands. But only about 30%. Don't suck it in for dear life. Should be able to talk at the same time. All right, last one. If you've done Pilates before, this will be quite basic, quite simple, but a good way to wake up your abs. Up, up, down, down. So inhale, lift in one leg. Exhale, deepen the tummy to lift the other leg. Inhale, lower one leg down. Exhale, lower the other leg down. Let's start with that second leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deepen to lift that second leg. Inhale, lower one leg down. Exhale, lower the other leg down. And let's continue with that. Just making sure that tummy's not popping out in between. If you do start to feel your lower back, just think about that connection of the abs a little bit more. Technically, we are meant to be in our neutral spine position, which is that little gap underneath the back. However, if you find that's too much for the back, you can just do a little tuck under the pelvis and you feel a little bit more abs, probably a little bit higher, but you'll find that your back is a lot better. And as you start to get stronger, you can go more into that neutral spine. All right, let's hold the legs up here, toe taps. Exhale, tapping one toe down and then back up. If you can, take your arms up to the ceiling. Opposite arm is going to go over the head, the other one goes by your side. Now just watch as you take that arm above the head that rib cage doesn't pop out. So just keep everything nice and relaxed, or upper body relaxed. You'll find the abs are going to be going crazy soon. And then if you can, start to extend that leg away. So exhale, extending out, inhale back in. Exhale to extend, inhale back in. And again, really focus on that connection of the abs. If you need to, go back to the toe taps, or you can always take these legs higher. Yep, if it doesn't feel great on your back, I would say just go back to the easier option, modification. If you're feeling amazing today, you might want to try double legs. So inhale to extend, exhale back in. And again, both arms over just above the head. Both legs can go up to the ceiling. That's our level 1. If you're feeling amazing and you want to, you can go a little bit lower. But then just watch, if you go too low, you're going to start to really arch your lower back. And that means all the back muscles are going to do the work rather than the abs. So extending out and then coming back in. But if you're doing it properly, you should really be starting to feel those abs working. Let's go 2 more. This is just a warm up. Excellent. All right. Place the feet down. hands behind the head. Let's take a deep breath in, connecting the abdominals, ribs towards the hips, lifting the head and shoulders. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, watch that tummy draw in as you lower your head down. Now from here, I want you to take a deep breath in, lift the head and shoulders. Now lower back is naturally towards the floor. Lifting one leg up to tabletop, lifting the other one. Let's go back to those toe taps. Tapping down and coming back up. And tapping down and back up. And 3, and up, and 4, and up, 5, and 6, and 7, I'm counting today, 8, 2 more, 9, last one, and draw the knees in towards the chest. So now we move into our combos. We're going to do our single leg stretch combo. So bringing the legs to tabletop, deepen the tummy, lift the head and shoulders, hold around one knee, extend one leg away. We're going to exhale, change forward 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, head down if you need to, 7, 8, 9, hands behind the head, keep going forward 1, keep that lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we go into your obliques. Now really twist towards that bent leg, keeping both hips still, 5, 6, 7, 8, good morning, abs, keep going, 10, 9, oh good afternoon, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Whew. So our next combination, we're going to go into your scissors. Oh, this is going to feel amazing. All right, legs up to the ceiling. If you've got tight hamstrings, bend the knees. Deepen the abdominals, lifting the head and shoulders, holding onto one leg as it comes towards you. The other leg is just off the floor. This lovely leg in the air does a double pulse to your head. Exhale, exhale, and change. And change. So we've got that percussive breathe in. And change. And change. Now if you find that it's too much, remember, head down, holding behind the hamstring, yep? Remember, it is the leg pulsing, not the head. That's not a heavy metal concept. All right, we're gonna go into some singles, hands behind the head if you can. Changing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The icing on the cake, we twist. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. If you're feeling good, you can do another 10 of those. All right, stretch the legs out, reach the arms out above your head. We're just gonna do a few little roll-ups from here. If you struggle with roll-ups, grab a band if you've got a band, or don't go all the way down. So I'm gonna show you the advanced version. Arms above the head. You're gonna inhale to reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, chin in towards the chest. Oh, even I'm struggling. Rolling up and touching your toes. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, slowly rolling down one vertebra at a time and come back down. Now, if that's not for you, you might want to be up here. Scoop through the abdominals. Just roll back as far as you can go. It might just be here. Deep breath in, reaching forward and touching your toes. So let's do that again. Scoop, whatever feels good. You can go halfway, you can go all the way back. Deep breath in, breathe out, rolling up, touching your toes. Oh, that should feel amazing. Stretch this one. Rolling back, arms above the head. Deep breath in, breathe out, and touching your toes. You might have things behind you. You end up rolling backwards in this one. Rolling back. Just 1 or 2 more. Strong on the abs, but beautiful for the spine. So a bit of flexion, and then slowly rolling back. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, exhale, and touching the toes. Beautiful. We're going to come onto the side and do our side plank. Now, any shoulder issues, if you cannot do a side plank, I want you to lie all the way down, stretch the legs out, yeah? And then from there, I just want you to lift both legs up and then come back down. Yeah, you're gonna do about 10 of those if that feels better for you. Otherwise, one arm directly under the shoulder. We're gonna lift up here. This is our level 1. If you wanna take it further, level 2. If you wanna take it further from here, level 3. Of course, you can stack your feet on top. We'll make it more challenging for the pelvis. Now, really try to lift up and out of that supporting armpit. We're gonna exhale, thread through, inhale, lift back up. Yep, so as you thread through, you're rotating your entire upper body. Hips might go with you. And then when you come back up, try and reach a little higher. I like to imagine reaching for my favorite treat. Mine's always Tim Tams, so reach for that Tim Tam. Exhale, thread through, inhale, back up. Remember, if you find you start to fatigue, you're gonna be here. You're aiming between 5 to 10 good quality ones, yeah? So if you find 5 is enough, 5 is enough. And then as you start to get a little bit stronger and used to it, you might go a little bit further. So I'm just gonna do a few more, because I don't know how many I've done. Can never remember. And then once you do your last one, everyone's gonna come back up again. 10 little pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it, and then come on down. Whew. One more, let's go to the other side. Got one more side to go. All right, so remember here, I forgot to say also, you can go on your hands if they prefer that. So you're gonna lift your hips up, your level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, one leg in the air. Exhale, threading through, inhale, really lift, 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 lift. If you feel your shoulders, you might be sinking into the shoulders. So lift right up underneath that armpit. Exhale, thread through. Remember the option to lift up here. I'm starting to slide off my mat a little bit. Threading through and slowly back up. Exhale, thread through. Inhale, back up. Let's do another 3 or as many as you feel like you need to do. And threading through. Hopefully that beautiful side is working. Last one. Hold it here. Little pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it and come on down. Whew. All right, so let's do a stretch. So bring your right leg forward, left leg to the side. If you prefer, cross your legs. Left hand's gonna be down, right arm up, and get that gorgeous side stretch all the way down the side of the body. Feels good. Then rotate that upper body just towards the knee. So you're looking down towards the knee and feel that stretch go a little bit more into that lower back and into the lats, which is just underneath the shoulder blades. It's almost separating the rib cage as well. Come back to the side. Let's go other side. So take a deep breath in. Oh, it should feel amazing. Stretching over. And then a little turn. Take it back to the side. So we're going to do what I like to call quick glutes, which are quite challenging. We're going to come onto our knees. Now, if any knee issues whatsoever, I want you to lie down, or if it gets too much, lie down and do the whole exercise down here. This is the last challenge, I promise. All right, so come onto your knees or lie down. One hand's going to be down, the other leg's going to be to the side. Now, this hip needs to be directly underneath the knee, this hand directly underneath the shoulder. So watch we're not looking like this. So from here, hand on the hip or arm up to the ceiling, you're going to lengthen and lift the leg up, lower it down just off the floor. So this exercise is for gluteus medius. And I'll let you in a little secret. It is working both glutes. So we're working that top gluteus medius to lift and lower the leg, or to lift the leg. And then we're working the supporting gluteus medius to stop the hip from sticking out. So that's the function, to abduct the leg and also a pelvic stability exercise. Hold that leg here. Bring that leg as far forward as you can go. Bring it back as far as you can go without arching the back. So keep that tummy connected. So bring that leg forward and then take it back. Now you might find as you start to fatigue, that leg starts to go a little bit lower. Try not to let that happen. You might even want to put a water bottle underneath your foot. Try not to kick that water bottle. I'd stay with water bottle, don't try wine bottle. Alright, let's try just another 2 more. This is where you're starting to feel those glutes just kicking in a little bit. Little circles up and around. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep lifting. 5, 6, 7. Remember you can also be here. 9, 10, other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leg in line with the hip. 6, 7, 8, 9. I want you to hold it there. This is a Buffy kick. Bend the knee. Now really push that leg out and bend. Pretend my hand is right next to your foot. How much resistance do you have? This definitely is the sprinkles on the cake. And pushing away. 4 more. And 3. And 2. Last one. And relax. Whew. You probably felt both sides working, so good news. When we go to the other side, you're gonna really feel it. All right, hand down, leg out to the side, hand to hip, or arm up to the ceiling. Make sure you breathe. Lengthen, lift the leg, and lower it down. Try not to touch the floor. Remember, you're gonna feel this one almost straight away, so don't think about it. Breathe, think happy thoughts. Think about something else. What's your favorite thing? That's what you can think about right now. Oh, your glutes are going amazing. Good. All right, let's go 2 more. Hold that leg up there. You're gonna bring that leg as far forward as you can go. Take it back as far as you can go, but keep that tummy connected. Bringing that leg forward and taking it back. Bringing it forward and back. Can we try and get that pelvis as stable as you can? Forward and back. Amazing. How's this leg feeling compared to the other one? And you can scream all you like. Let's go 3 more. I actually feel the supporting glute much more because I was working on that first side. Last one. Hold that leg there, little circles up and around. 1, remember your option. 2, 3, 4, keep the hip long. 5, 6, no higher than hip height. 7, 8, 9, other way, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, keep going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it, Buffy kick. Bend in, flex, push out. This is the sprinkles. In and out. And 3. We're gonna go for the whole 10. We're gonna do it. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Only 2 more. 9. Last one. Hold it and relax. Lie down onto your back. I'd suggest you probably start with the left leg first, maybe heel to thigh. Lift that leg or not. You can try the other leg. 13 through. Just breathe into this. It's tough. It's tough. Little rock side to side if needed. That's a challenging exercise. It is a traditional exercise. So Joseph Pilates made that one up himself. I just added the extra Buffy kick. If you want to, a little rock side to side, feel those glutes. Let's swap to the other side. Whew, thread through. If you're feeling that and you're a little bit sore the next day, that's okay. It's a good sore. It's a good sore. Excellent. All right, let's come on to all fours. Let's finish this off. So from here, tuck the toes under, lift the sit bones, come to that lovely down dog. You're gonna bend one leg, straighten the other leg, and change. Just go for those nice walkies from one side to the other. Just go for a few more. And then bring both heels down for that amazing stretch in the posterior chain, so everything in the back part of the body. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Allow your body to hang. Little shake of the head, the shoulders. Bend in the knees, roll in all the way up. You should feel like you've got a little bit more movement, some flexibility. Rolling those shoulders. And I hope you're feeling absolutely amazing. So you should feel worked, you should feel stretched out. So thank you so much for joining us today, and keep an eye out of more content from Des from Fed. So thank you, bye.